best friend in the world we must defend. Gotta catch you, I'm so true. Gonna reach your colors through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.
Whosoever hears this audio, if they be worthy, shall possess the insight, human, and superhuman abilities of the world's mightiest metahumans. Accompanying this journey of high-quality nerd commentary, we got my man Colton, a.k.a. Pizza Parker. Talk to the people.
It's your boy Colton, a.k.a. Pizza Parker, a.k.a. the #1 Pokemon master in the world, a.k.a. I'm way better than Ash.
We also have the greatest engineer across all planes of existence, my son Gash. Say what's up.
What's good? What's up?
Yes, sir. And you know who it is? Your boy Dennis, a.k.a. Old Dirty Dennis, a.k.a. Wheezing F Baby, a.k.a. Soldier Boy Ketchum, a.k.a. Fly Duck, a.k.a. Fleekachu, a.k.a. Yeah, Mewtwo. Okay, everybody meet Mr. Mewtwo. Welcome to another issue of the Mighty Metahumans podcast. You know what I mean? Fellas, how you feeling? What's going on?
I'm feeling pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm feeling amazing.
How about you guys? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm chilling. What's up?
Yeah, man. You know, niggas gotta talk about Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, they ended that shit earlier this year and kind of tugged on the heartstrings a little bit. You know what I mean? This shit been around since 1997.
They said it's over with. No more.
With Ash, it's over with Ash. Like, his story's finally come to an end. You know what I mean? Like, earlier this year, and it just felt like, damn, this nigga's been 10 my entire life, bro. Like, for them to make it seem like he did all of it's literally been 26 years of Pokemon, and they condensed that into a year. This nigga's had the busiest year anyone has ever had on planet Earth, bro. Like, he's accomplished more in a year than Luffy has.
Oh my god.
I'm a One Piece fan, but I feel like I could take the shot, nigga. Like, he did a lot in one fucking year, bro. And I
talking about Ash?
Yeah, nigga. Like, a year. It's 26 years of Pokemon. And
I'm not gonna lie, his year is 26 years long.
Yeah, yo, that's what I'm saying.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm gonna stop you for the One Piece fans. I get the agenda.
Nah, nigga.
I'm not eating it. I'm not biting. I'm not jacking it. I'm not fucking with it. But get it off. Get it off.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, honestly, it just felt like we needed to finally do a Pokemon episode. And it just felt fitting now that, like, you know, all this time has passed. You know, he's accomplished his goals. He literally set out to be the greatest that no one ever was. And this nigga did it. You know what I mean? And it just kind of felt like it was time to kind of look back on the years of, like, Pokemon and shit like that. I even took some time to, like, look up, like, the voice actors and shit. And one of the interesting things about that, just on a technical level, is when they show you, they had the job of the English one is to match what the Japanese one did. So it's not like they do extra animations for these niggas. So, like, once they translate the Japanese to English, because, you know, it's like a rough translation. It's not like a perfect match of, like, words and syllables and shit. Their job is to now figure out how to say what they said in Japanese in shorter amounts of words, so it matches with the animation of Pokemon, which is fucking amazing. Like, when you actually, like, if you're listening to this, please look that shit up on YouTube. It is fantastic just watching them, like, put this and on the fly. And shorty who's been Ash has been Ash since, like, 2006. You know what I mean? Like, that's nuts. I forgot. I think her name is Sarah. I don't remember her last name, but look her up on YouTube. The video was dope. Like, watching them put that shit together. Also, just wanted to do a special shout out to ZUBATs, because them niggas have always been annoying to me, like, across, like, the Pokemon games and shit, like the earlier ones. But yeah, in general, I just wanted to, like, talk about Pokemon, like, not even just the show, but, like, games and shit like that. I know my son definitely is heavy into, like, the Pokemon games and shit like that. So before we even get to like, the video game aspect, were you a card player? Like, Pokemon card player?
Yeah. Well, I didn't play the card game, but I collected the cards.
Okay.
Up. And yeah, man, I feel like that was my first thing into, like, card collection, and then I got into Yu-Gi-Oh after that. But I used to collect Pokemon cards, and but it was mostly the game. It was mostly, like, blue and yellow.
Did you have any rare Pokemon card? Like,
I had a holographic Mewtwo. I had a holographic Charizard. I think I got that Mewtwo from the movie, So that's super rare, but I don't have
Okay.
that anymore. Fuck.
Damn, nigga. You know what that shit probably worth? And shit
I had
right
a
now, nigga?
holographic Dragonite. I had holographic Blastoise, I think.
This nigga's really Ash. The fuck?
Nah, I used to like deadass just collect a lot of the cards that I like. And I don't know. I had mad like rare cards, but man, I either lost those binders or you know how parents are. They be like, fuck out of here, they throw it away.
Yeah, damn, nigga. Like, if you could only like talk to your younger self and be like, yo, treasure that shit, nigga. Like, do you know what Pokemon is gonna be in like another 15, 20 years, nigga? Like, that's nuts. Honestly, I can't say I've ever really been into like the cards, like collecting the cards or whatever. I jumped into like the video games. Like that, when that shit happened, when that shit took America by storm, nigga, that shit, I was part of that storm, nigga. I got caught up in that storm. Like, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Yellow, nigga. I still got Yellow to this day. I literally have a Game Boy Color that I keep in the crib with Pokemon Yellow, bro. And like, you know, go out and regularly get batteries for that shit. Like, I still got that shit. That's how much I enjoyed like the classic shits. What did you start with? I'm gonna ask both of you. I'm gonna start with Gas. Which Pokemon did you start with? A grass, water, or fire?
Fire. I always start with fire though.
I feel like real niggas start with fire, but there's always someone that picks like one of the other two, and I always just want to figure out why. So I'm trying to see if Gas is one of those, or is he just like straight fire like everybody
Which one
else?
what was the grass ones?
It depends. Like the classic one is what's that nigga's name? From what is that? Blue?
It's a fire
No,
was
not
usually
blue.
like Charmander and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Charmander. You get not Squirtle. What's the Squirtle?
It was either grass or fire I would choose.
Okay. Damn, grass? You a brave niggas, man. I always felt grass was dangerous because of the fire. Like you reach them fire niggas and
Also
get
prepped
fucked
very
up.
well, so it's like
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's why I wanted to ask. So I figure like I usually pick fire. Nigga, it's gonna burn regardless, nigga. Like unless you got like a squirrel or something, it's gonna burn, nigga. Like everything else, I did fuck with like the grass types though. I ain't gonna front. We can move on to like the newer shits, like Pearl, Diamond. What were some of your favorites? Like give me something. It don't gotta be
Ruby,
Pokemon, just game.
Ruby
Okay,
and
Ruby.
Ruby and Sapphire are really fucking amazing. Red, Yellow, and Blue.
Of course,
are really
classic.
fucking good. Silver and Gold probably might be my favorite.
I like
Black and
Sword and Shield.
Black and White is really good. I don't really care for Sword and Shield.
Really? I like
recent one. I do like the recent game.
Okay.
Scarlet and Violet. I think it's pretty cool. I think they did a lot of like good things. Shadow, the evil one where you can catch people Pokemon. I forgot the name of it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like GameCube one. And that shit is really good.
It's crazy how they put these games out so like frequently, but not frequently. And it's always like a 3-pack or a two or a 3-pack.
Ash finally winning like the Pokemon champion.
Yeah.
So what counts in the storyline?
I mean, technically, don't they all technically count? It's just different regions. Because I mean, like the first one, like the original one, that's supposed to tie into like the Pokemon anime. But then like the other ones where they have like all the different regions, like those games are based on those. So it's like it's all happening at the same time or at different points. It's just not the Pokemon region that we know of with Ash. So it's like, let's say that shit was happening in New York. They're showing you what's happening in like India or some shit. Like you're getting different places in the world where there's other Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, you bringing that up. Game idea. As much as they do all these different like Pokemon games and they kind of stick within like a formula, that definitely works.
Mm-hmm.
I always felt they should have did some shit like a Pokemon MMO, nigga. Like a World of Warcraft type shit.
Okay.
Nigga, you go online.
I mean, they do have like the I remember back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the name of the website was. I'm catching a blank on it.
Mm-hmm.
But they did have like an unofficial Pokemon MMO website where like you could literally catch different Pokemon, build your team, encounter other people. It was like a click and play type of game.
Nigga.
And I felt like they should
bring
do
that
more
back,
things
nigga.
like that. Just when niggas online capability because people
Yeah.
like playing with their friends.
Especially like you think of like shit like Final Fantasy Online now and all that shit. Like if you did that some shit like that with Pokemon, nigga, I am game. Like you mean I could go online with my PlayStation or whatever the fuck and play against other niggas around the world at any given fucking moment, and it's like a World of Warcraft type shit. We got a base, nigga. Like you got your own squad. Y'all niggas do raids and shit on like giant poke. Nigga, sign me up for some shit like that. I always felt like that was like an idea that was just like sitting there, but you know how Nintendo, like how they operate, like they're kind of like they kind of keep everything close to the chest, so I feel like they'll never do something like that. But the opportunity is there, nigga. Like especially with the technology and shit that we have now, that'd be fucking dope. I would like a Pokemon MMO, nigga. Like I would kill so much fucking time playing some shit like that. Favorite Pokemon characters? Give me some, regardless of game, regardless of anime.
Gary.
Okay.
I love Lance. Lance is fucking dope as fuck. There's
Raihan, nigga, Dragon Leader.
Yeah.
That's the ill nigga right there.
He do go crazy.
Yeah.
There's a nigga named N, I think in Pokemon White.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking cool as fuck. He's like he's kind of like the villain, but not really. He's like, he kind of fuck with you.
I like Team Rocket, nigga. Lifelong haters. Fuck that. Team Rocket blasting off at the speed of light, nigga. I fuck with them niggas.
So there's no more Team Rocket either?
No. I think they're done, nigga. Like, don't they like I haven't seen the final episode, but I feel like they wrap their story too. Because Ash's story was like open ended, where it's just like he did it, and he looks up, and him and Pikachu like pick a new region, and they walk there, and they literally tell you at the end, this is the end of Ash's story, but it's not the end of Pokemon.
Did they give hints to the next protagonist?
No, not yet. So I don't know. Like, it's most likely going to be a girl. I mean, they gave us like 26 years of Ash, so it's probably going to have like a girl protagonist at this point. Who? I don't fucking know. I don't know if it's going to connect from any of the past games, or it's going to be someone like, probably knowing them, it's probably going to be someone brand new, so they could introduce a whole brand new set of games. Like, I could kind of see them doing that, but they haven't really hinted at that yet. But Pokemon is too lucrative for them to stop now. Nigga. Like,
I don't know if this is a good thing.
Honestly,
I feel like this might
What?
not be a good thing.
them continuing it.
No, them ending it like that.
I mean,
Pokemon?
Well, with Ash specifically.
I mean, nigga, it's been 26 years.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Let me ask you a question. Have y'all seen any of the new Yu-Gi-Ohs?
I've watched some
no.
of it.
Oh well, he watched.
You've
I
watched
mean,
some of it, okay.
again, but
That's good.
the thing about me is
Have
like
you
I
seen
get
it?
what you're saying.
No, I get what he's saying.
Yeah,
Have
I've watched
you
some of it.
Did you ingest it?
Yeah, but
Did you like it?
I'm not like. Also,
Was it entertaining?
if I'm gonna be honest, if I'm gonna hark on your point, the old Yu-Gi-Oh's not that good of fucking anime. I've rewatched it. It's not that good. It's impactful.
Yeah, it has its moments.
but it's not that good for me to want to continue
Digimon was a
watching
better
it.
Digimon
Is better, and I continue watching
Okay.
Digimon in the future. This
Yeah.
Pokemon, the new season that they just dropped, I've been watching it. Like, I've been following it because I like Ash and Go, and then they finished it with Ash, and now it's the new generation, and I fuck with it.
has nothing to do with Ash. Not that point. It's like, who are they gonna add next?
They already did. They have Go. They have the two new characters from Scarlet and Thing. It is a boy and a girl.
And they're
Like,
the new
and
protagonist?
yeah, bro, the animation and shit. Right now, Pokemon is at like its peak of like animation and like kind of storytelling. Like, people
Pokemon
follow the
Go
anime.
is Ash, right?
No.
Go is a
I'm not.
person.
There's a nigga named Go who's not Ash. He looks like Ash though.
Oh, okay.
He's
alright.
a whole completely different character
The nigga who
who looks like Ash. He literally looks almost just like Ash, but he's a different character. Everyone who follows the anime, I'm following the anime right now. So that they have a formula and they're moving on because people like all the different characters.
And
they're also doing an amalgamation of everything in history, and they're doing it pretty good.
And that's what I'm saying about that's what I was gonna the only thing I was gonna like jump back at Gas's point is from a business aspect, nigga, if we introduce more characters and there's people that like these characters, nigga, that's more money. Like, Ash did his thing. Like, he cemented us, he got us here, he's our foundation. But a younger generation, a lot of young niggas, they not gonna give a fuck about Ash. They probably care about the newer games, and they don't have the nostalgia that older people have. So if we can get them hooked on these new niggas, and we already have the older niggas with their because I mean, granted, a lot of people are gonna stop watching because Ash is gone, but some people just love Pokemon, so they're gonna continue to watch anyway. And we get these young niggas with this new person. You got a new voice actor, nigga. Shorty's been doing that for 26 years. At some point, and that I think on a technical level, the reason why they give women the job of a lot of these anime characters is because their voices don't change as much as men. So you can keep a woman as an anime character, a protagonist character for 20 plus years, and her voice doesn't change. You can't do that with a lot of niggas. Your voice 10 years ago is not your voice now. But most women, their voice don't change too much. So in her aspect, I'm sure she's gotten tired of doing this. It's 26 years. Like, she's lived a lifetime of this role. So if they want to introduce somebody new, and she probably could demand way more money now. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, I want to max out with your contract, nigga. Like, you've done enough. And we can take the loss of not having you and get some new younger niggas that we can charge like a quarter of the price and still just carry the Pokemon name and brand and still make money. So from the business aspect, I could get that. I understood what you were saying completely. Like, Ash not there, nigga. Like, a lot of people are not going to care. But a lot of young niggas will care because it's like, we care about the newer games. So Colton knows more than I do about, you know, a lot of the characters from the newer games that's probably going to be in the show. I don't know about any of that shit yet. I just knew that Ash is gone and they're like, not rebranding, but like a soft reboot. You know what I mean? Like, continuing the story.
Just doing what they're already doing.
Yeah, basically.
So, exactly. So, they're just continuing that what they were doing in the games, but with the anime. And they're probably going to be successful.
See, this is why I don't understand why they're doing that, right? Because if you're already transitioning, why do you have to announce it? But I mean, I guess I understand why you have to announce it. But you've been doing this for years, though.
Yeah.
But you still have to announce it.
You have to announce
it's
it.
your business.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You have to
like,
announce
when
it.
you do your marketing, that's gonna be a part of the marketing.
You gotta
We're moving on to the new generation.
My point was that wasn't a part of the marketing.
No, it
initially.
was.
They were doing this for years where they had a new character, like you were saying, with Go and all these other people like that. I've seen a couple new characters.
But I'm saying,
just like, I even thought that was a fucking.
You thought that was Ash?
I thought that was Ash.
I did too.
I was watching
for a little while until I started watching it and I started understanding that wasn't Ash. It's a whole different nigga.
Watching, I didn't even understand it was Ash.
This is what I'm telling you. I was watching it. They kept calling him Go, and I kept thinking in my head, this is probably the Japanese name for Ash. Like, I was like, that's probably his name in Japan. And then I remember him meeting Ash and me being like, why is there two Ashes? And then my mans, when we was watching, he was like, no, Go is a different person. And I'm like, what the fuck? Right? So, yeah, I agree with you. For a long time, they was like, we just introducing new characters, but they needed to end Ash arc. And I felt like they was telling people it's about to end. It's like, he has to win.
It's still important because it's Ash, and he's been like a staple for like this for so long that you have to put like it's like Power Rangers. They introduce new Power Rangers all the time, but there was a definitive ending for a lot of these. For Mighty Morphin, there was a definitive ending. Like, this is over. These niggas sat with their seashell necklaces and they fucking jean shorts. It was a definitive ending for that shit. And him being who he was and what that show was and the storyline, they had to be like, this is the end of Ash.
Okay, so what's next for Ash?
We don't know. Like, his part of the story is done. Like, so they're basically saying
he's not really done. You know they're gonna bring him back
at some point.
But like, he basically a champion, and he's probably just gonna travel the world a little bit and be a champion. They probably gonna have him be like the character that like randomly pops in and he's just like, I've been traveling, I've been getting stronger. Let's fight. Let me fight you, main character. We'll see where you at.
Exactly. They do some shit like that.
You're gonna end up being like Gary to Ash. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they do some shit where it's like you get this new character and you get that person's journey. And then the final person that they gotta meet
is Ash. Is Red, nigga. Basically, from Pokemon.
And he's the final boss. And it's like, oh shit, I get to see my nigga Ash. And that's how you blend generations. Because now the younger niggas is excited to see they young nigga made it to the top. And all the older niggas is like, oh shit, nostalgia, nigga. The OG nigga is here. So now you get all these different fans from all these different generations to come together and be excited about Pokemon again. It's like an Avengers Endgame type situation.
I don't know. It feels sort of off to me, but I understand.
So, you know, like, I'm excited. You know, I'm happy that he got to see his ending. It's kind of like, you know, it's Boruto. Not that that's the greatest example, but it's Boruto.
I mean, it's Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, there's a point where it's like, this person is the main character, but his story is over. let's tell you about this other person. And at some point, because that main character did not die or anything like that, we can bring him back later on and blend both of these fans together in like a bigger event. I'm 100% sure Ash will come back on some level at some point. But until then, here's your new niggas. And we find out who the main new nigga is that everybody like, and that'll be the character that carries the
Boruto
anime.
can never be Naruto though.
Never. I always felt like Boruto was a mistake. They should have ended that shit at Naruto.
Or they should have just kept Naruto going.
Or they could have kept Naruto going. But I mean, at some point, I felt like he did enough, bro.
Let's not talk about this little yellow haired
Nigga
fuck.
could have had kids and kept going. Like
I don't give a fuck about.
you
this
don't
kid.
believe it no more. It's done with. But anyhow, this is why Digimon is better. This is why what's that other shit?
Damn, nigga.
Zero. What's Zero and all these other niggas?
Mega Man.
Mega Man. Oh,
Nah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. What were we talking about? Oh, some of your favorite Pokemon. Give me some names. Aside from Charmander, because that's a real nigga Pokemon. But everybody else. I'll tell you right now, Alakazam. That's my nigga. Gyarados. Articuno, nigga. What's that nigga? The Fire Bunny. Cinder Ace, nigga.
what's the one from the original movie? The first one, the legendary.
Mew and Mewtwo.
Not Mewtwo. That was the first movie.
Mewtwo.
Yeah,
Well,
Mew
was
and
that the
Mewtwo.
second one? What was the second one? Second one was the lion type one. Or
Oh,
was that the first
Entei,
okay,
Raikou,
yeah.
and Suicune.
one? The big lion one is the
No,
Entei.
Entei.
Okay.
Entei,
Yeah.
the fire line that run mad fast.
Snorlax, nigga. Just chilling. Napping, nigga.
There's so many good Pokemon. Like Charizard is my favorite. I love Dragonite. I love all
Dragonite's
the legendary birds. Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres. I
Yes.
love Ho-Oh and Lugia. Lugia
Yes.
might be my favorite and legendary. I love Deoxys. I love Celebi. Celebi's very cute.
Go crazy. This nigga's going crazy right
I
now. Spitting.
love actually Sword and Shield. The dogs are pretty fucking cool. They pretty alright. Dragaidon and shit in the new one, Scarlet and Violet, the ones that are like basically the motorcycles. They're
Yeah.
fucking dope. All the ancient legendary Pokemon that they have in the new Violet and Scarlet are really fucking cool. Damn. It's a lot of fucking cool
Where are these
fucking
new ancient
Pokemon.
It's a
Pokemon
lot.
coming from?
They're from the past. That's the new thing because
Yeah.
Pokemon is like a splintered dimensions, different dimensions, and that's what the anime and shit and the game's been hinting at for a long time. So a lot of the different games are in different dimensions, so it's a multiverse basically. And then also
So
Arceus
this
is
nigga
God.
Ash be existing in multiple different
Yes,
dimensions.
and Arceus is God, and that nigga says, "Hey, if that nigga is 15 for 26 years, I said so." That's how it works. And it's also multiple different dimensions. So like something that might have happened in black and white probably
Might not
didn't
happen.
exist in Sapphire and Ruby.
And
But
that's
then
why this shit can go on
also
forever,
the new
nigga.
Alpha Sapphire and Ruby is in a different timeline than the original Alpha and Ruby. So that's how like they kind of and the TV show and the movies kind of always talk about that and
Yeah.
hint at that. Celebi is the biggest hint about time travel in different dimensions and shit.
Pokemon will make money forever, son. This is
fucking
nuts.
crazy.
It's fucking nuts. What about favorite Eevee evolution?
That's hard.
That's why I picked that one. I saved it because I was listening to you give me Pokemon. I was
It might
like,
be
he hasn't
Umbreon.
said one yet. Let me see if
It might be Umbreon. I also like Jolteon. I also like
Jolteon is the one of the
Flareon.
goats. Vaporeon.
If I'm
Vaporeon,
playing the
nigga.
game, I usually get a Vaporeon because I
Yes.
start with a fire.
Yes, sir.
Leafeon is dope. The fucking Espelon is the name of the skill. Espeon is fucking dope. And then the fairy one is pretty cool too. But like my favorite is Umbreon, the
Umbreon.
black one.
Okay, because that was going to be my next question. Is like, if you had an Eevee right now, what are you evolving it into?
Yeah, Umbreon, the dark type.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Nah,
Jolteon's pretty dope too,
Yeah,
though.
I'll probably have to go with Jolteon.
Jolteon's
Either
mad
Jolteon
fire.
or Vaporeon, honestly.
Vaporeon go crazy too.
Yes.
I would definitely get a Vapor. If I had two Eevees, I'd have Vaporeon or Umbreon.
Perfect. Gas, let me ask you the same question.
And my starter
You
would be
had a-
Charmander.
If you had a Eevee right now, what are you evolving it into? You only get one.
Eevee's which one? Eevee the dog?
Yeah,
yeah.
The little
That
dog
turn like
turns into
Vaporeon,
like every different
Jolteon.
Vaporeon, Jolteon, Umbreon, Espeon.
And it turns into the water one also, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vaporeon.
What are you going with? He said Umbreon. I'm going with either Vaporeon or Jolteon.
There's Flareon, that's the fire one. There's Leafeon.
Wait, I
there's
can
a
only
Leaf
pick
one.
this one.
You can only pick one.
You gotta evolve it.
You gotta evolve your Eevee into something. So there's Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, and then they have like a fairy type.
They don't have any dark ones.
The dark one is Umbreon. That's the one I picked.
And
then Espeon is the not light. What's the other type?
Ain't that fairy?
No, Espeon is not fairy. Umbreon is dark, and Espeon is something else.
Telepathy or whatever?
Oh, psychic, I think.
Yeah, psychic.
I might either do the water one or the electric one.
Vaporeon or Jolteon?
Yeah, he with me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So here's some real nigga shit. I feel like most Pokemon players have had some shit like this happen to them at some point. Like running out of like ultra and like master balls and having to rely on regular ones to try and catch a Pokemon, and you go through like 50 of them shits and they just keep breaking out. I know I've definitely seen Colton go through some shit like that, like stressed.
Yo, and you watched me catch it in like my last Pokeball.
Yeah.
And I was mad fucking pissed the entire time. And the last fucking ball, like I caught and I fucking yelled mad loud. But like, yo, what? Yeah, fuck.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's
what
real
Pokemon?
Shit, bro.
You asking what Pokemon?
No. I just mean in general. Like that's real nigga shit. Like trying to catch a Pokemon, you run through all your special balls, like the ultras and shit.
Yeah.
And then now all you got left is like, exactly. And you get like 100 of them shits, and it's like it don't cost much to get them. And you run through all them shits just to catch this nigga, and he keep breaking out. Even with like barely any light, he just keeps fucking breaking out until you finally catch him on like just like your last fucking Pokeball. And what that feels like, nigga, like, because as it's winding down, it's like, yo, I'm probably never going to see this shit again. The way this game is set up, the fuck am I supposed to do now? And you finally catch him, and it's like that moment of like joy, nigga, and like at the same time, just I'm fucking tired. Like I've been trying to catch this nigga for like 20 minutes now, bro.
Also, my favorite myth was hold down B so you can catch the Pokemon. Make sure you hold down B when you throw the Pokeball. So, I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest.
It worked for you?
The Mandela effect.
Hold down B. You don't remember the top one?
There's the tap. It's also tap. It's either hold down or tap. That was the two different ones.
And then
they like tap it and you'll catch it. It don't work, but if you believe,
it seemed like it worked.
It works, dude. That works. And you know what's funny? Shout out Pokemon Go. They started doing this thing like if you circle the Pokeball a lot, then you could throw it and you could get like a perfect catch, or like it'll add extra spin so you could catch it easier. Yeah. And I believe that's from our like belief of the tapping or like the holding it down. And I was like, I think it's cool that we have these little taboo things that somebody just makes up and we all fuck with it.
Yeah, and everybody just like,
and then it just later down the line, somebody's like, we got to put it in the game somehow.
Let's see. Another thing, I always thought this shit was funny. Like when you think about Pokemon in general, about this shit is literally like animal cruelty, nigga. And you having like a master ball, and these niggas is like your pets forever. Like it just kind of felt a little slavery, and I didn't like that part. But I always thought, as a kid, I never really thought about it like that. But as an adult, I just think it's funny the idea of these animals in the wild minding their fucking business. And you capture these niggas to make them fight each other.
Yo.
For no reason. These niggas just living their lives. And here comes humans.
One thing I will say, though, about Pokemon and the history of Pokemon, it's always been one of those things where, like, some of them Pokemon would, like, look at the human and be like, you ready to go fuck some shit up? I think I'm gonna let you catch me. That's what like they did in Legends Arceus to show that like back in the day when we did, I guess, catch Pokemon and domesticate Pokemon.
Yeah,
it was their choice. Like we couldn't battle Pokemon back in the day. You just had to catch them.
Yeah,
and you just had to hope you could catch the nigga. Like
that's fucking nuts.
And I was like, watch it. Like when a Pokemon runs up to you, you throw the pull the Pokeball and catch it.
Yeah.
And most likely it'll be easier. But then if there's one that's like, oh shit, and then runs away, like you might not be able to catch that nigga. Or you might be able to if you sneak up on them, which is crazy. Because it's like, yeah, it do be them minding their business, and you pop out like, I think I want a fucking Pidgey. Yeah, in the back of his head, he like, what? It's like
that nigga
pop up.
And it's like, yo, you belong to me now.
Now
Wait,
you mine.
nigga, what? And I want you to fight that nigga's pet. Like, yo, bro.
You
like,
might
I was
faint,
eating,
but
I
we
was
got
eating
you,
grass,
man.
bro. Like, what the fuck is
Next
going
question.
on now?
Where we get the food from?
Yo, dead ass, son. Like, I always thought that shit was funny. Like, after I grew up. I mean, back then, I thought that shit was amazing. Like, nigga, I want Pokemon.
No. I don't think you heard me. Where do we get the food from?
What
Nigga,
food?
I don't know.
Where's the chicken come
Pokemon
from?
food? Oh no, we cook
This
Pokemon.
nigga's wild.
Are we eating
No,
these
no, we
niggas?
eat them.
We
No,
definitely eat
no.
them.
And
No,
if
no.
we
That
eat these
is-
niggas, delicious.
No.
Yes, not only that, but it is full canon in every video game that they cook Pokemon.
No.
Magikarps get eaten. Like they make fish fillets and sushi out of Magikarps and shit. They eat Pokemon.
Nigga,
and they say it out loud.
What
So
do you,
like,
where do you niggas
So
think
you
the
battling
McRib comes
Pokemon
from,
and
nigga?
eating that nigga at the same time?
yo, a Lechonk is a pig.
Nigga,
Where do you think we getting bacon
Lechonk
from?
is a
Nigga,
pig.
where do you think the McRib comes from, nigga?
Oh my god.
Explain that shit,
a
nigga. That is
Lechonk, nigga?
Pokemon, nigga.
A milk tank. I get my burgers from a milk tank, nigga. That is a cow Pokemon.
That's a fucking fact.
Come
nigga.
on, man. You know how we do it.
This is definitely something I've talked about with Colson before. I think he was playing Arceus at the time, and it came to me, and I always thought it was funny. The idea of the gym leader concept. To me, that was always funny because if I'm a new nigga and I pull up in your town and you the gym leader and I beat you, nigga, this my gym now, nigga. The fuck? You not a gym leader no more. Like, you can't beat me. How are you keeping this town safe? Like, this belongs to me now. And I always thought that shit was funny where it's just like everyone would pat the nigga that won on the back. The gym leader would be like, oh man, you got me that time. And then you move on and you conquer the next. Nigga, why are you still a gym leader? If I could beat you, you shouldn't be here, nigga. Like, you're not that nice.
This is my guy. There's a nigga
town
named
now.
Norman. That's the normal gym leader in the new video game.
Mm-hmm.
And that nigga is every nigga alive. That nigga just hates being a gym leader. He just wants to retire. And then guess what happens? The nigga gets upgraded to Final Four, to like the Final Four. And then you meet him, and he's just like, they gave me a damn raise.
This nigga's Jon Snow.
They gave me a better job. I didn't fucking want this shit. And I'm like, I feel you, bro. Because I feel like if I'm a gym leader for 10 years and a bunch of 15-year-olds was whooping my ass, let me retire, nigga. I'm not good.
Exactly.
I'm
son.
obviously not good.
I don't even want to be in that town no more. It's like, yo, we in a town with the nigga that stay losing, nigga.
Yo,
He's supposed to be
OD.
the main nigga. 15-year-olds just be mopping the floor with this. I don't want to live here no more, son. We not safe. We not fucking safe.
That shit is horrible.
Well, we already kind of talked about legendary Pokemon, like the best ones. This nigga Mewtwo had a fucking Tyler the Creator voice. This nigga was deep as hell for no reason. Sound like Tone Loc and shit. Lugia, you know what I mean? Who else? Zacian, this from Sword. Now, what about if you could apply Pokemon to like real life history? Like, imagine like a Diglett fucking helped Harriet Tubman dig the Underground Railroad.
Oh
nigga.
my god. I feel like Harriet Tubman's Pokemon would be way more gangster in my opinion.
Shit.
I feel like her Pokemon would be fucking crazy. Like, it definitely would have to be like a ground type Pokemon, but it would also have to be a ground. It would be like Sand Slash, nigga. Like, she would have wild sand slashes
Yo, see
that
what I'm
just build
saying?
the Underground
Or this nigga
Railroad.
like fucking Muhammad Ali trained
And she
with
would have a
Machin.
Blastoise because they said she was walking around with a shotgun, forcing niggas to come to freedom.
Know what I'm
She'd be
saying?
like, yo, Blastoise, I hydro pump y'all bitch ass niggas right now. We
Yo,
going underground, y'all.
My son Muhammad Ali trained against Machamp. You know what I mean?
Hitmon, he got a Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchamp, you know what I mean? Wildin'. This nigga Reeves died on a pony. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He had a wild ponytail, nigga. Like that shit was not controllable, nigga. Like it didn't work for him. Or like you find out that Gyarados sunk the Titanic, nigga. It was never no fucking iceberg. This nigga used hydro pump, nigga. Sunk that shit.
Yo, real shit, man.
Let me see what else. Okay.
Well, we got to give Dylon a Charizard because it spits hot fire.
Yeah.
Like, got to.
Facts.
Just off rip.
100. Yo, this nigga Snoop got a Leafeon, nigga.
Oh, absolutely. Or Chikorita.
Yeah,
or Meganium.
nigga.
He got to have a Meganium. He got to have a Torterra. So he could grow weed on the back of the flower. Because it got a dome where you can grow plants. Like, yo, Snoop and Wiz and Currency all gonna have Torterras that grow weed on their back. That's kind of hard.
That's fucking fire, nigga. Oh shit. Let me see. Pokemon cosplay. So who would be a perfect Misty? Let's say you were making a live action. Who would be a Misty? I already know mine's. I'll tell you right now, while you think about it. Ice Spice, nigga.
Oh shit.
Ice Spice is Misty,
You
nigga.
just did it. Oh, a lotto.
Why would I catch when they're already caught?
Facts.
Like,
yeah, Ice Spice might got it.
What about your Brock?
He got to be horny.
Yo, you already gave me my answer, nigga. Ray J.
Oh
Till my
God.
Pichu's born.
Oh my God.
Till my Pichu's
Till
born.
my Pichu's born. Till my Geodude's out. Till my Onyx out. What is we talking about, nigga? Nah, I was more thinking Saw Baby.
Oh,
Saw Baby will be my Brock because he's mad
okay.
horny and he always be talking about clitorises and squids and shit. So like he'd have a Steelix because he'd be talking about his dick being hard, and he'd also have like he would have like an octillery or some type of
What happened to
squid.
Brock and Misty?
Yo, man, they gym leaders, bro.
Can these niggas?
Not really. They got ain't Brock a professor now or some shit?
Yeah,
Don't he work as a
yeah.
doctor or some shit now? And
That
Misty,
nigga's
like
a doctor and a professor, and this nigga's still 15? What do you mean?
he's not 15. He's not 15 no more.
Oh my God.
That nigga an older
son.
man. He's an older man. And Misty kind of still 15. That shit weird.
Yeah.
I think she's like
Yo, bro, I feel like
RC is
talking about
this is
One
RC.
Piece,
but you know, Brock always been 20.
Yeah,
I know
he's
that,
just horny.
But he's
honestly,
still 20.
I feel like they should, if they had done it sort of like One Piece, I feel like it would have made more sense. Just storyline wise, you build up on characters, add more characters. You don't necessarily need to throw them bitches away.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It seemed fucked up to me. I'm not comfortable.
Let me see. Who'd be a rival? Because technically, you have your Misty. We agreed to both have Ice Spice. You got Brock. Mine's is Ray J. Yours is Sai Diddy. Who is your Pokemon rival? Who's your Gary?
Gary. Because me and him would just shit on each other all the time.
I tell you, mine's is Alex Jones. That nigga gonna spread mad propaganda about me.
True. Mine's is Soups. The critic on Twitter. That's just would be my rival. It would be one-sided too. So I'd basically be his Gary.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Nah, I'm definitely going with Alex. That nigga spreading mad
But
propaganda.
fun, like if it's a celebrity and I'm being funny,
Mhm.
who would I be their rival? And they would just be like, "Why the fuck are you bothering me?" Oh, Eric Adams.
Looking
Eric
for the
fucking Adams.
shorties.
I will pull up on that nigga anywhere he's at, any party, and challenge him to a fucking
This nigga's
battle.
going to
Nigga, I
Jim
don't care
Jones'
what's
grandma's house
happening.
and shit.
Yes, and I'ma be there, ready to battle the nigga outside. What's up? Yo, come outside, nigga. Your rival here. He gonna be like, I don't know this kid. Yo, and I'm gonna whoop your ass every day in Pokemon battling.
Shit. That's
What are you,
fucking
scared?
hilarious. Come outside. We're not gonna jump
Let's
you.
battle for mayor of New York. How about that? Whoever wins is the mayor.
Yo, this shit sounds like some Gotham City shit. This nigga's Joker. Oh shit. All right. Who would be your Team Rocket in your the Colton Pokemon universe?
Who would be my Team Rocket?
I'm telling you mine while you think.
It would be the NYPD. It would literally be the NYPD. They would be my Team Rocket. And you know who would be Giovanni? Again, Eric Adams. Eric Adams would be
That's funny.
Giovanni.
That's nice.
He would be the Giovanni of and NYPD would be
That's
my
nice.
Team Rocket.
That's nice. All right, so mine's Jesse, because Jesse had like the wild hair, and I feel
Facts.
like, you know, I need somebody.
Oh my God, I know where you're going.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, I
nigga.
thought you were going a different way.
And my James, Kanye.
Oh my God. That's the craziest mixture of all time. You know who would be my Jesse? I'm about to make the most problematic duo of all time.
Go for it.
My Jesse will be Azalea Banks.
I can see that.
My James, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yo, this is
Hold on. My Meow,
who's Meow?
Kanye West. The problematic posse, nigga. The most problematic
Yo,
Team Rocket duo
Kanye in
trio
a
of all
cat
time.
costume, nigga. Yo,
Meow, that's
Yo.
right. And he's the one that talked the most shit.
Mine's Jason Derulo, nigga, because he
Oh
was
my
already
God.
cats.
Or if I can't use Kanye West because you used him already,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
make it worse. My Meow is Joe Pesci.
I'm a fucking cat.
Meow, that's fucking right. I'm a fucking talking cat. You never seen no fucking talking cat
Ain't
before?
not ever,
What?
ever,
Wait, hold on.
ever.
Wait, do I look fucking funny to you? Because I'm a fucking talking cat? Yeah, I'm fucking
How
funny?
about this? Meow uses slash. How about that?
Pulls a fucking shank out.
Yo, the fact that Joe Pesci is always a character on this fucking podcast, bro. Oh shit. Final person. Who would be a Professor Oak? Mine's is to me it was like obvious for me. I need someone that does gadgets, nigga. Alfred, young Alfred from the Batman, nigga.
That's a good Professor Oak.
You know what I mean? Andy Serkis.
That's pretty good.
This nigga's putting together Pokedex and shit
You know,
for me.
you know who's my
Making
Professor Oak?
drinks.
I'm about to wild out. My Professor Oak is because we in the future, nigga. Is Jarvis.
Okay.
Jarvis.
That's ill.
Jarvis.
That's ill, though.
Give me some Pokemon.
Yo. This nigga sent a satellite
Yeah,
down.
He's like, this is the perfect Pokemon for your team for this next battle. Thank you,
Shit come
Jarvis.
from space. That's
Like
hilarious.
instead of a Pokedex, I got an Iron Man mask.
Nigga.
That'd be hard, nigga.
Where did
Yo,
Jarvis' accent go?
what? Yeah, Jarvis' accent did change out of that, but you know why? You know why though?
Or an update.
Oh, not only that, it was not only was it the update. Vision got the accent.
Yeah.
Remember when he made Vision the body? Vision and Ultron had like the Boston accent.
Yeah.
Remember? Ultron was just in that bitch like, yeah, I think we should destroy them. And this nigga Jarvis was like, I don't think that makes any sense, Ultron. It's like America equals freedom. We're destroying the Avengers. Ultron.
Oh shit. All right. So before we wrap, I definitely want to find out, my son Gas, who is your rival? You're the Ash of the Gas world in Pokemon. Who is the Gas's rival? Who's your Gary?
Who would be Gary?
That one person is just like, fuck, this nigga's always around. Every time I turn around, this nigga's giving me a hard time. Mine's was Alex Jones.
Oh, Alex Jones is hilarious.
Nigga.
What if it was like Bill Cosby or something?
Oh my God.
Yo, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Be
Hey, yo, every time this
crazy.
nigga's trying to catch a Pokemon, it's because he ain't put his pants up. That's why he
Oh
ain't
my
catch that shit.
You know what's crazy is I'm gonna spoil the new
shit.
Pokemon game for you, but Jamal making that assumption of Bill Cosby being a professor is mad relevant to the new Pokemon game because you have a professor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out that nigga is an evil AI at the
Yo.
end. You like, oh, it was you all along, bitch. That's Bill Cosby as a Pokemon
Yo.
professor. You're
You
like,
can't-
oh no, it was you doing all this evil
You
shit,
can't
you
even
son of a
trust. You
bitch.
can't even trust this nigga Gary Cosby because you don't know if he's giving his Pokemon.
What are you doing to the
You
Pokemon?
don't know if it's a rare candy.
Oh my God! Relax. Niggas like, here, I went to the mall and I bought a lemonade and some teas. You want to drink some lemonades and some teas for your Pokemon? I'm like, no, nigga, I know what you do, nigga. Matter of fact, battle me so I can become professor now, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. You need to get
shit.
locked up.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
I'm calling Officer Jenny, nigga.
Calling Growlithe. Lock this nigga up. Book him, Dano. Oh shit. No, honestly, that was all I got. That was fucking hilarious. I knew Gas was gonna give me something to end the show on with. So This has been another issue of the Mighty Metahumans, providing you with that high quality nerd commentary. Subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend. You know what I mean? You can find us on all social media sites as The Mighty Metas. Definitely fuck with us on Patreon. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Gene Lantern community. Shout out to the Dennis Plus subscribers. You want more crazy episodes like this? You know what I mean? That's what we do that shit. We unfiltered over there. You know what I mean? You can find me on all social media sites as Old Dirty Dennis. That's OLDIRTYDENNIS. You can definitely find my cards. Speaking of Pokemon, you know what I mean? I got Zodiac Pokemon cards. You want every month, you know what I mean? Original designs. Get some for yourself, your boo, your boos. I don't know. Your friends, your homies, whoever, you know what I mean? Check me out. Etsy /Art by Den. That's ARTBYDENN. You know what I mean? You can find my son Colton.
The Colton Show __. That's on Twitter. That's usually where you find my photography and a lot of my content and stuff. Also, The Colton Show, just on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Twitch.tv /The Colton Show. Make sure you go check that out. And I got a website, thecoltonshow.com. That's where you can find all my stuff.
You know what I mean? Check your shit out. Gas, where can they find you?
2_gassed up.
Gassed up, nigga. Instagram all day. Send us home, bro.
I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Dan. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I want to travel across the land, searching far and wide. His Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, oh, my bitch. And I skip mad words just now. Pokemon, hope is so true. I know it don't you. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. The random white guy that sang that song.
Ash drunk. We out.